New at 5 o'clock, a judge is now releasing many of the correctional officers indicted yesterday, most for assaulting inmates behind bars. Only WJZ investigator Mike Helgren has been in the courtroom since the start of the lengthy proceedings today. He is live at Courthouse East. Mike.
And Rick, this is still going on at this hour. About 100 friends and family members of these officers packed a second-floor courtroom here, along with about a dozen lawyers. And again, most of these officers are now free tonight. One by one, a Baltimore City judge has been releasing or granting bail to most of the correctional officers charged in a massive corruption investigation, despite pleas from prosecutors to keep them behind bars. They were part of a tactical unit working in state-run correctional facilities. According to the indictment, prosecutors say some of the officers assaulted inmates, used excessive force and intimidation, that they operated like a gang, cracking down hard on inmates to keep order behind bars. Warren Brown represents one of the officers who has yet to be arrested.
You have to keep in mind, none of these guys have criminal records. They've always been on, figuratively speaking, the right side of the law. The families are not used to seeing any of them in chains and handcuffs, surrounded by SWAT teams, it seems, in there. It was a little overkill, quite frankly.
Brown says some of the officers were called by supervisors to a meeting in Jessup Tuesday and arrested. Chopper 13 saw possible evidence being carted out of a correctional facility at that time.
They were the ones that would be sent into the belly of the beast to resolve issues. And so many of them didn't think anything of it. When they get there, then they are all placed under arrest. They were held overnight after being processed. The day they were brought in, or being brought in even at this moment, to have the issue of their pretrial status determined, whether they're going to be detained or whether they're going to be released, and if they're going to be released, under what conditions they're going to be released.
Now, a prosecutor here in court described how one of the officers fractured an inmate's wrist, another broke an inmate's jaw. The judge in this case, Karen Friedman, called the allegations disturbing. But for most of these officers, she said she does not see them as a danger to the general community because these criminal acts occurred while they were on the job, and they no longer are on the job tonight. Reporting live at Courthouse East, Mike Helgren, WJZ.